First, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Our new company is under blackseriesedition.com. Thought I'd get up and get a few things done for today. We're going to be starting on doing some testing on, we've done certified screens. We've done that. We've done certified screens. That we are not able to get our hands on. We just leave it at that. Other than that, the certified screens we do have, if I want to be testing against this technology, I want to test the best of the best. So right now we're going through professional screen paints. Not the other stuff that's not tested. We don't put that stuff against our products. As I said before, at the end of the day, it's not tested, and it can't pass the test anyway if it can't pass basic simple tests. This is made by a company called Paint on Screens. Very professional product, and this is the darkest product that they make. So I thought I would start our testing demonstrations with their company, and then after that we will be doing the Ultramax by Goose Screen, which thank you so much for sending it out. We do a side-by-side comparison on which one pulls the best contrast level, because that's what these products are about. They're about basically who pulls the best contrast level. So as you can see already from the door, this is our product. The big screen, of course, and the sample sheet we have in the middle is by the company Paint on Screens. It shows that our technology pulls a 100% black level, which our contrast levels are definitely going to be much darker because, again, our screens are physically black. All right, so let's do regular testing. What we got to do from here, or demonstrations, and then pretty soon we'll have Goose Screen, and there's another company I found also too. I want to do some demonstrations against. All right, so the reason why we're so close to the screen is because the sample sheet isn't a very big sample sheet, and from where we're at, you wouldn't be to see a good comparison. All right, so let's go back here and let's pull up the colors we're going to need for this. We'll start off with, let me see, black contrast demonstrations. Screensaver first. So let's see. Let's go with the yeah. No, let's start off first with the basic color white, which I like to do in my demonstrations. That might give an idea of where their white levels lay at compared to mine. All right, pretty sure we can see that for now. I don't like being too close to the screen. I hate being close to the screen. All right, there we are. There's our white levels. I'll just bring up the color red. Basic color red. Yeah, so our screen's going to be to pull the better color level because our screen's darker. Darker screens pop much higher. Okay. Okay, good. So yeah, we're definitely going to pick up better color because our screen, like I said, our screens are designed to generate very high color levels. And this is a Black Series limited edition black. Let's go to doing a slow color changer. Let's see how our screen changes colors. This is why I said when you do testing, people will skip these tests. They will skip the color change out tests, and they will skip the contrast test. They'll use a lot of colors splashed across the screen. You really can't tell what's what when you watch those demonstrations. And it's very important that you do that color level test, so that way you can see what your colors look like compared to theirs. So what I can already see in the demonstration that our screen's pulling up much better color, and definitely we're going to be able to pick up a much better contrast level because our screen is black. All right, so let's get snow white levels next. See what white levels coming at. You know, white levels are extremely good on our technology. Mind, that screen is, this is the color of our screen. As you can see, it's jet black. And that screen is dark gray. Our white levels are extremely high. We'll be able to blend into that with no problem. So gunmetal screens, we can easily blend into gunmetal screens with no problem. Okay, let's go into the white level. Yeah, this is just not, it's not hard because again, our screen's black. Our screens have that heightener technology, so it's designed to pull extremely high white levels, especially for a surface that's that black. So if I walk in front of the camera, you'll see the comparison on their screen versus ours. Their screen is much lighter than ours. But our screen, like I said, can generate a ton of white light. And my projector right now, I think right now is sitting in eco mode. Yeah. My projector right now is sitting in eco mode. I can get my body out of the way. There we go. See, we're sitting in eco mode right now. Our brightness, let's see here. We're in eco mode. So we're running eco mode right now because we really don't run our projectors and without eco mode because there's no point. The screens generate a ton of light. So to have them in a without running them with eco mode it's just it's not necessary. We can run them in eco mode and still produce brighter images. So you can see our white levels are matching quite nicely. All right. No, got a commercial there, of course. Past that commercial. We are going to have a batch number coming up very soon for the complete cinema for those orders. Thank you so much for the orders. We do appreciate it. We just ordered our containers. I'm getting ready to set up for orders to be shipped out. We got orders for the Cinema Complete Fusion Gamer, and we got orders for all of them, as a matter of fact. We do have a few screen paints that are not being launched yet. The projector mapping may be pushed back for 2 months. We definitely won't be launching the outside screen paint. We have that outside being soaked in rain every day. And we have the glass technology, which is another one that is not going to be launching anytime soon. So there's our levels right there versus paint on screen. Yeah, we won't have any problem with matching certain screens with no problem. Reduce better color. That's not going to be a problem. I need to make sure that when I'm out there, I have to make sure that we don't have any screens that match us, that we're able to compete with them with no problem. Because it gets in a situation where a bid comes up and they're going to make a decision which screen they're going to go with. We want to make sure they go with us. And we have to be the back that our product can do this. And I have to have the confidence of when I'm talking to these people that I know 100%. I'm not just saying it, I know 100% my product can overpower the screen. Look at that. Look at the difference in that. That's absolutely insane. And God is blessed with some amazing technology, I'll tell you. Let's get this big advertisement out of the way. What's going on here? We can't see that. Well, that's a bit odd. Can't seem to grab that video. I was trying to grab that video from the back when it allowed me to do it. All right, there we go. Okay. That's good. That's good right there. Make sure to maintain those white levels. All right, so our white levels are extremely good, as always. We need to go do some contrast levels. And that's why I like doing these, because the OLED background is supposed to remain solid black. And if your screen is not solid black and lays against our screen, it's going to come up gray. Because our screen can produce a 100% contrast level. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? My computer. Alright, we're having some issues. Device ran a problem. Needs to restart. Great goodness. Seriously, in the middle of the demonstration? Microsoft. I swear. Alright, let's get past this little error. Popped up out of nowhere. Get this mess fixed. The joys of Microsoft. This is why when I build my gaming PC, I'm using Linux. Very few problems with Linux. Where's the Fire Stick? I really don't have time to be going through all this, but for Microsoft to try to figure out what it needs to do. Grab myself a Fire Stick and go from there. Does it have to go through a system check? Yeah, thought so. It's got to go through a system check. All right, just go through the Fire Stick. I think I got my remote controls right here on hand, so I don't have time to wait for Microsoft to figure out what it has to do. Go through a Fire Stick. Microsoft can figure itself out later on why it's on the floor. And contrast is not coming up for this screen. I think we got the right one here. Right Fire Sticks here. Anyways, got one over there just in case we miss. Alright, we got to run Fire Stick. Microsoft decided to have a nervous breakdown. So while that machine is fixing itself, we'll be back on later on with that. Right now we're going to be running the Fire Sticks because, again, they'll work a little bit more reliable, hopefully. Let me see. We need to go into Zoom and bring it in. Bring that forward a little bit more. There we go. PC is different. All right, let's go over to 8K Desired Nature, YouTube. Yeah, we get faster access here. All right, let me see. Oh, we got several of these I'm going to do for contrast. Why are we way outside? Way up there. What are we running for our aspect ratio? What's going on here? 1610. How do I make it count to 1610? Doesn't make any sense. It'd be overlapping my screen. What's going on here? That's 16.9. I'm pulling out my settings for that. Let's see. Way out of my settings. All the way in freaking 1610. Screen's not designed for 1610. Alright, let's get this. I don't want to go too much time into this. Let me see. We need to find a contrast. Oh, a few contrast levels for this. Everything else, just not get to the contrast levels. Next time I'm just going to use the Fire Sticks for this kind of testing, because that we're going to have to go through all this. Alright, so there's our contrast levels versus the paint on screen sample sheet. And again, thank you so much for the sample sheet. We really appreciate it. Because I'm going to call this technology the blackest screen paint on the market. This screen is actually darker than the complete Cinema and the Fusion Gamer. So if we're going to call this the darkest screen on the market, we have to make sure that we can back that up. Not by just saying it, by doing it. Now in this demonstration, I'm going to do the black goldfish with a goldfish with the black background. You can see that our technology does pull the much higher contrast level, and we pull better color. Our white levels can blend into the screen with no problem. Show you the difference in color again. That's my shadow is standing in front of the projector. That is our complexion of our screen next to the paint on screen, and this would be their darkest product. Okay. Let's go with the first part of the OLED horse. So we'll make a smaller video of this one and send it over to them so they can see our test results. Blue Screen is very interested in seeing the test results on their Ultra Max versus our black technology. This really shows that we can overpower the screen. I want to go to black contrast test, OLED, YouTube. Now, we usually test everything. We test the white levels and color, everything, because we need to see how our screen compares to color levels and how our screen is going to compare to contrast and white levels. But the technology that they make on paint on screens is designed to pull a heavier contrast level, but as you can see next to our technology, we pull the heaviest. Well, of course, we pull 100% black level. While that's playing, now keep in mind our screen has to produce a high enough white level to be to see the dot, but we also have to maintain that contrast level at the same time. I'm going to check my email account for something. See if we're getting that sample sheet tomorrow. Let me get myself out of this shit. Okay. Was that smart enough to bring the remote control, or did I take it with me? Yeah, take it with me. Alright, so let me see. I'll take the Las Vegas 2. It's a very heavy contrast demonstration. going to be taking some of our sample sheets, our high-grade silver sample sheets, because we've gotten this quite a few times about what about the high-grade silver screens we have versus the black technology. So I'll be digging those up and bringing those up, putting them up on the screen, show you the difference between our technology and a higher silver screen too on top of that. Go to the back and grab those also. When we're doing these demonstrations, we need to make it quite clear that the black technology is more superior. So we have here several versions of degree screens, which I'm going to be using. Darker gray screens. Silver. And let's see. Got several versions of gray screens here. So I'm picking up a few certified gray screens. For two. Let's see, are we passed already? Okay. I want to get next. Let me see. Starfield screensaver, YouTube. I've got that quite a few times with a few forum sites where people ask me which is better, the gray screen, silver screen versus black technology. And if you have a black technology that can prove itself to pull a high enough white level, well, there's nothing really going to be to stand against it, because again, it can maintain those white levels. Okay, I think we got enough surfaces right for that. That's perfect. Okay, that's fantastic. You got enough right there. It's all rolling. That's fantastic right here. Gunmetal. We've done gunmetals already. All right, that's enough. I got some tape right here too. I'll use this. That's perfect. All right, so from our tests, as you can see, our technology does pull a higher contrast level, much better color, and also too it has the ability to produce an amazing white level. There's no problem. Next to the product that's actually much lighter than ours. All right, with that being said, I'm Kenneth Burr from Crystal H Technology Screens. We just did a demonstration test on a professional screen paint product. Sorry, I'm thinking about something else. We'll say Projector Central. Paint on screens. Our technology versus theirs. Next, we'll have the opportunity to check out and try out Goose Green's Ultra Max versus our black technology. All right, gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.